Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Pod podcast. Today we're going to talk about episodes 7 to 9 of Love is Blind US Season 9. Freddie, what do you reckon? Bit of a nightmare so far, isn't it?
I think it's a shit show. No, it's it's a bit crazy, mate. It's a bit crazy, innit? It's not the love show that we were hoping for, I don't think.
No, I got to put it out there and say, so far it's one of my least favourite. Obviously there's a few episodes to go, but it's just a struggle. I don't know what it is. There was obviously a longer period in the pods, and I think I would like to see more episodes in this little bit to see kind of what's going on between the couples. But it just seems like no one's truly vibing.
It's been a difficult watch. I mean, no, I'm glad those episodes. I'm glad it was only 3 episodes, mate.
Well, good news, because next batch is just 2, I think.
Yeah. Right. Let's break it down, shall we? So, Anton and Ally. So, what I thought was wild is she met his friends, and it was going okay, and then Ally goes off to the bathroom and speaks to his friend's partner, who opens up and says, yeah, Anton likes to go to strip clubs, he likes his drink. I mean, first of all, if that's true, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just putting it out there. I know everybody does their own thing, everyone's got their own life, but I do think it's a bit weird if someone's going to a strip club. Personally, I think it's a bit. I wouldn't go to a strip club, but that's just me. I just don't understand it, to be honest. But hopefully, he's got a partner now that he's not interested in doing that. But I just think, why do you want to see a girl swing around the pole naked?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those where even if you're not with somebody, I mean, why go?
Yeah. If it's what he's into, it's what people are into. Obviously, people are into it because people like it, because obviously those businesses they're in business, like this, they still operate and stuff. So people obviously love them. People like them.
Yeah.
But I just think, I don't know, it's weird. But I'm not surprised. She's got back there now, and she's a bit. But what made me laugh is how she sat down with him, and she's like a little bit cryptic about it. And she's like, "We need to talk later." Oh, and he's like, "Oh, am I in trouble? Am I in trouble?" Do you know what I mean? It's funny, wasn't it?
Let him stew. I noticed that, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna be thinking, what have I done? What have I done?"
And obviously, I think but I think they've both done a night shift. I think, from what I recall, and there seems to be a little bit of tension there, a little bit of friction. I don't recall fully what about. Can you remember that?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I think he wanted some alcohol in the morning after.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, he wanted alcohol, didn't he? Yeah. And she was like, babe, do you want semi-skimmed or skimmed on your cornflakes? And he was like, I'll have vodka.
I think she's a bit shocked. That's not something she usually does. But like you said, maybe it alludes to what his friends are on about. He obviously likes to party, likes to drink, likes to go to the strippers. And I mean, it's good that Ali's noticed it now, because Anton's obviously not said anything about it. He's never come up front and said, "Oh yeah, do that." She's had to find out from his mates.
Yeah, but then equally, she was very much like, "Do you think you can make enough money to pay for my lifestyle and my Botox?" Do you know, I just think I don't know. I mean, if I was dating a girl that was saying that, I'd kind of just be a bit like, well. Do you know what I mean? I'd be a little bit put off by it. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Same,
and that doesn't mean it doesn't mean at the end of the day, some guys want to do that. I don't personally. I just think well, no, we both work. At the end of the day, we both work. I'm all for femininity. All for equality, and I think if I'm a feminist, right? I think if a woman goes what's it Sparkle Megan. Look at her, that woman, powerful woman. Look at her, how much she's doing amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know he was kind of he felt a bit not as masculine or whatever because like she was earning big money, whatever. Like, why
Yeah.
are they feeling this way? Like, I'd be so proud. I'd be like, yeah, my missus is a baller,
Smashing
like,
it.
she's smashing
Yeah.
life. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know. I just think like we could both go to work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Nick said this to me in the pod. She's like, how would you feel if, she was a breadwinner and bringing on all the money? I was like, sweet.
Well, yeah, and I'm not going to be like, oh, so can you buy all the things for me?
I know, mate.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
also, it's not like
I'm working for myself. I want to do myself proud.
It's not only that, but
But-
she had no interest in either like cleaning up after herself or helping around the house. I'm like, I know there's not specific roles, but you'd at least be saying, right, well, obviously Anton's going to be out 9 hours of the day working. Let me just do a couple of hours in the house or something like
but
that.
the thing
You know
is,
what I mean?
there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if maybe like that's the type of guy she's looking for, and that's absolutely fine. Like, if Anton is like earning big bucks, then yeah, like amazing. But I don't know. I personally like. I'd kind of be a bit like. I wouldn't be cool with that. I'd kind of be a bit like, well, no, like we're both in this together, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, teamwork.
But teamwork. But I think that like the whole like cleaning up after and stuff, like that wouldn't bother me like personally. Like I'd be more than happy to sort of like cook a food and clean up after.
Yeah,
I like doing that though. I enjoy doing that for my partner. I like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I find it quite cute. Like if she just left it a mess for me. Do you know what I mean? I can't
Did
enjoy
you?
it. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah.
No, things like, it feels like dishes here and there. I don't mind that. Like, you should see Nick's bedside table. Correct.
But yeah,
But again, I just do
don't
it
know.
because I just do it. There's no, like, you know what I mean? It's not. I'll go in, pick it up, take it up, wash it, and
Yeah. I don't know about them two. If you don't get married, I'll marry her. That's all I'm saying. No, I think
perfect match season 4.
I think that by looks of it, looking at the sort of next excerpt of like episodes, it kind of. I mean, I might be wrong here, but I'm sure I saw a brunette crying, and I paused it, and it did look like Ally, but I'm not sure, so I can't say for certain. But I like her both. I think she's really sweet. I do really like that girl. Like, but I understand why. You know, some of the things she says can be a bit like. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, come across in a certain way. But I think she's really sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think my prediction is. I think he will go first at the altar and he will say no. That's my guess.
I think he's going to say. I think he says no. Yeah, I do. But I like them both. Listen, I like Anton.
Yeah.
I do like him, and I really like her. So I like them both.
Yeah.
Right. Who else?
We can move on to Edmund and Calibra. Is that
Okay,
Calibra?
so I love Calibra. She's my favourite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's my favourite. Yeah, I really like her. Edmund's. I like Edmund, but he's a bit crazy, isn't he?
Part of me thinks he's a bit too much for her. Like, there's a bit where he climbed and hid in the cupboard, which I found really funny. In the apartment. But I don't think she found it very funny.
I just think I know. You know, I said on the last episode, like I wouldn't like to be stuck on a bus with him or something. Like, imagine being stuck on a freeway, like in traffic.
Yeah.
Hours on end next to him. I think I'd lose my mind.
Yeah. I think it'd be quite a lot. I think in small doses it's funny for us to watch, but if you're living all day, every day.
I do like him.
Yeah.
As a couple, they're my favourite. As a couple, like they're my favourite. Yeah. But mainly because I think he's very quirky. I like his style, and I like his energy. And Calibra, I just like her the most. Like I like her the most. Yeah.
Yeah. They're obviously in a little hiccup at the mixer, where I think he made a comment about, it'd be nice to hear me being called perfect or me being complimented, which obviously she didn't take too well. She stood right next to him. I'm not sure if he was aware of that or not. I assume he was. And then it just kind of escalated, didn't it?
Yeah. I think you know what? Like, I don't know what his intention was by that. Whether it was just a passing comment, or whether it was intended to kind of make a point. And I think that with us being British, like, we are very sarcastic, and we will make comments like that at times, and we don't mean anything by it. It's just a bit of like tongue in cheek kind of thing. It's not meant to offend anybody, or it's not even said to kind of for any purpose. It's just because it's funny or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think if we said that, if it was a British person saying it, you kind of be like, oh, he's just being sarcastic. But because he said it, like, is he being sarcastic, or was he kind of like trying to make a point, or was it just genuine? Because I don't think he's got a bad bone in his body. Like, I think he has just said that, and then Calibra's kind of took offence to it.
Yeah. My guess is like off the cuff comment, like you said. I mean, I say stuff like that all the time. Like, Nick cooks for me every night, right? But if we're out and about and someone cooked, like a friend of mine, a meal, I'm like, oh, but it must be nice being cooked for. Even though Nick cooks me every single night. You know what I mean? It's just like a little joke I make.
That's it, yeah. We know that. We know that. But obviously we know the British and American culture is very different. So when I initially watched it, I didn't find that offensive whatsoever. However, after seeing the way she reacted, I kind of thought, oh, actually, hang on a minute. Yeah, I get it. I understood then, like, why she might take offence to that. So I personally don't think he did it there was any malice behind it. But I do understand why Calibra took offence. And but the thing is, we only see like small excerpts of their sort of journey, and like, she went off to the bathroom and was crying, and I felt sorry, because obviously I like her and I don't want her to like be upset. So, and we only see a small excerpt of their journey, so we don't know like what else has been going on, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when they met his mum, that seemed to go pretty well, considering.
Yeah.
She seemed to really like Calibra.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I know though her mum. I think his mum made a comment about the Instagram account. That
we need to see these pictures.
We do. I mean, check out the Instagram account. Let us know what you think. Apparently, she said that her and Edmund's sister looked at the account and thought, not sure if she's a good fit for Edmund. She didn't really elaborate though.
Is this because, why though? Why? Is it because she's partying a lot, or is it because of what? I need to see these pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it looks like lifestyle. Maybe it's
what? So she likes dogs. Calibra and Edmund's sister doesn't like dogs.
I think maybe partying, maybe like a lot of like scantily clad images, which.
What's that like?
I mean,
lingerie, what?
Yeah, and other like maybe clothes and dresses are a bit revealing. See, but I think we've mentioned before that his mum is probably from a different generation. Like,
different generation.
When his mum was that age, they probably all covered up. You know, that was
absolutely.
That was their norm. And now it's a different world.
Generation. Yeah, different generation, and Edmund probably knows that. Like, Edmund probably thinks probably like, yo, man, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've not seen these pictures. I mean, let's see if Anton's liking them. But yeah, I don't know. I've not seen these pictures, but I just think I can't see it being horrendous.
No, well, even the mixer situation, by the looks of it, the preview for next episode, they get over that because they have a wedding day. Now,
can I just say, like, how didn't everyone look really good? I thought most of them did.
Yeah.
You know, Calibra was dressed really nice. Like, she was in a nice little outfit. Ali was dressed well. Nick, excellent.
He was very good.
He was on it. Yeah, he was dressed for the occasion. Yeah. Oh, and Edmund actually. I'm sure he had some sort of like
Yeah, and he had a
crosshatch
hat on, I
thing
think,
on.
didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on, sorry.
he? Yeah. So obviously, to get to the wedding day, what's going to happen there? Will if he goes first? Do you think he will say yes and she'll say no?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Edmund's
my
saying
guess.
yes. Edmund's saying yes. I
Mm.
can't see Edmund saying no. I can't see Edmund saying no. I think even if Edmund wants to say no, I think he's gonna be like, yes, yes.
Yeah, his comb will fall out.
It's come up all right, yeah.
do,
I think
do you think he'll have his comb on the wedding day? He can't, can he? On his wedding day,
Um,
I don't think he will. He's had it in every single scene.
oh, maybe then. I don't think so. Did he wear it for the reveal? Yeah, he did. I'm sure he did.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah,
He might do then. Yeah, he might do.
maybe.
But yeah, that's. I think he's going to say yes. She's going to say no.
No,
But do you know what? I've seen a preview from the next block, and she does, and they look like they're getting on really well.
I
You know how
know,
it's
mate.
edited. You know how it's put
Yeah.
together, and
Yeah.
I guess like we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm
Yeah.
hopeful from both, but I do think it's
Yeah.
no. I think it's no. Yeah.
Yeah. Same. I mean, even Kat was smiling on a wedding day, so. Right. Moving on now to Nick and Annie. These, I don't know what to think about these two.
Nick and Annie. Nah, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't think. I don't think they're right together.
No.
I don't think they're right
No.
together. No, I just don't.
Do you think that Annie is just really into it? Or she's just not sharing like some of her reservations? Like, I look at it and I think, I can't remember, mate, in the mixer, have they already talked about how he said I love you to Kate as well?
He spoke to Kate, didn't he? I feel like he's very good with his words, and
Yeah.
I'm glad he had the opportunity to sort of elaborate and explain why he sort of said I love you to two girls. And I think that what he said made sense. Like, you know, he said at the end of the day, like, I did love you, but my feelings for her were stronger. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say because I'm not him, but I don't think he could have loved them both. Do you get me? Like, I don't think he would have loved them both. Like, he probably had strong feelings for them both,
Yeah.
and he had stronger feelings for one than the other.
True. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And obviously then he took Annie around his house.
His house is cool.
It's a really cool house,
Isn't
isn't
it?
it?
Like all that equipment in his garage. Like, he spent a
I know,
fortune on all
Absolute fortune.
that. Yeah.
A couple of items in there made me a bit surprised though. There was this one like light blue man's crop top type of thing. Did you see
it?
that?
Nah.
I was like, that's a bit. I don't know why he's pulled that out. I was like, you know,
I didn't see that.
I see it. Yeah, there was that. And then he mentioned like, I can't remember. He called himself like a size queen.
What? I didn't see that either.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's meant to say size king because he's a man.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really. Maybe I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Maybe we don't know what it means. I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about them both. They don't.
I'm
seem
unsure,
to-
mate. There's something going on.
There's something going on. I just don't know what's going to happen. I think. They're the only two that I have no idea about. Like, literally, I feel like I have no idea.
Yeah.
Do you think she's more into him than he is her?
She's more into him, yeah, 100%.
You reckon? Yeah.
100%, 100%.
Do you know what I thought was a little bit unfair? How is it Joe?
Yeah,
Is he called Joe? How
Yeah.
Joe was sort of being like beefing him a little bit.
Yeah.
thought that was a bit mean. Like, it was giving bad energy. Like, fair enough, okay. Like, you might not like somebody for whatever reason, but I don't feel like it's fair to kind of do that.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I reckon there's so much gone on that might hopefully come out
Yeah,
at the
there is. It
reunion or
might come out.
afterwards.
It might come out. It might come out. But I don't know.
But
I
there's no
don't
need
know.
at
No,
that point.
I don't. Go on.
No, I was just saying at that point. Obviously, like he might have been annoyed about the whole Annie picking Nick over Brendan, but that was like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. So that's like by the by. And there has to be either something's happened that day or
There's stuff happening off camera. There's stuff happening off camera by the by the sound of it. Yeah, there's stuff that's happened off camera. But I just think like just focus on your own relationship, man.
yeah.
Because yours isn't going too soon enough. Do you know what I mean? Do you get me?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
he might, I don't know. I don't know what Nick's done. I don't know what Nick's done. Nick might.
No.
Nick could be. He could be an asshole. He could be an asshole to everyone. I don't know. We don't know that. But then again, he might not be. So it's just unfair. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think they'll make it to the wedding day. I didn't see them on the preview, either one of them, on the wedding day.
Oh, you're joking. Oh no.
Could be wrong, but I checked and I could only see those four. But I might look back at the first episode because I'm pretty sure they do a preview in the first episode, and maybe they're in that preview and not the new one.
Well, let's say they make it to the
check
altar.
it.
Let's say they make it to the altar. I think it's both a no.
Ooh, do you think?
We won't know anyway. We'll only get one though, but I reckon both a no.
Yeah. Well, I think Nick's 100% no. I don't know about her because I think she's really into him, but I don't know, mate. I think she might say yes and then he goes no, or he'll say no first.
I think he's a no.
Yeah, I agree.
think he's a no, and I'm sitting on the fence with her. What about Joe and Madison? What are you thinking?
They're not suited. I mean, I know most of them aren't on this bloody season.
Messy.
Just arguing all the time. It gets out of hand, like screaming.
Do you know
just
what? Like,
every scene.
It just seems like there's an argument over like not much. Like I think they were sat at the table and he was saying like he's unsure, and he was saying, well, in future I'm not gonna express how I feel. What I think. Okay, so she was saying like, oh, you've got doubts and all this, and he was like, and she obviously didn't like the fact that he said that because he was saying, well, you seem to be like, oh, 100%. I understand, like if you're in her shoes, right, and you're like head over heels about somebody, or you're 100% like, yeah, this is my person, and then they're sort of expressing their doubts. That's got to hurt. But what I think about Joe is I don't think he's a bad guy, yeah. But what I do think is I don't think he is very good at expressing himself. I don't think he's very good at expressing himself. So I'll give you an example. In that, so he was saying, I've got my doubts, I've got my reservations, whatever. That's fine, yeah. And she was like, well, why would you propose to somebody and commit to marriage if you've got these doubts? And he was kind of just sort of saying, right, well, I'm not going to tell you my doubts again. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to bottle it up or whatever. I think all you need, and I don't think he's wrong for saying that to her. Like, but what I think he should have said is, listen, at the end of the day, like this journey we've been on, it's in different stages. The first stage was the pods. That's when we built our connection. That's when, I fell in love with you and I've committed to marriage. So this next stage, this is the most challenging bit. Like, this is the most testing bit of our relationship. And at this point, this is where I'm thinking, okay, yes, I think there's like little things we need to overcome. There's nothing wrong with saying that. But I just feel like the way he said it was kind of like, and he wasn't sort of expressing, and it was just putting doubt in her mind. Do you get me? Like,
yeah.
I don't feel like,
definitely.
I don't know. So I understand why she was upset.
Yeah, I think as well. I don't know. I think it's good to have those conversations on camera for our benefit, but I also think those conversations should first of all be done off camera. That's kind of what Nick and I did. Like, if we had to repeat them for camera, fine, so be it. But I wouldn't. I think she probably felt blindsided, like you said, embarrassed because maybe that's probably the first time she's heard it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like, oh crap, I'm dealing with this now, and there's cameras here and people around us. I'm like freaking out, overwhelming maybe as well. So yeah, I don't know, mate. It's just every time they seem to have a conversation, honest conversation, it just gets a bit messy.
There's a lot of bickering in there. There's a lot of bickering. There's absolutely no way that they're making it. I'm sorry. There's absolutely no way. There's no way. Like, I bet my mortgage on it.
Yeah, same.
There's no way, mate.
Cardboard box.
There's no way. I just think she's into it far more than he is.
Yeah.
If they both make it to the altar, I think they might both say no. And
yeah,
she might say yes, but I doubt it. But if she does, he's saying no anyway. So no marriage.
Agreed.
No marriage. No
Agreed.
marriage.
Another no.
Another no.
Finally, we can talk about Jordan and Sparkle and Megan.
Do you know what? I think Megan's really grown on me. I wasn't sure about Megan at first. I'll be honest. I've always liked her, but I wasn't sure at first. But since the show sort of progressed, I really like her. Like, you know, when Mike came into the mixer and he was saying, yeah, you know, usually I'd be the type of guy that would drop you a message. It's like, I found out disrespectful from Mike. I quite like Mike, but after that mixer, I thought it was a bit disrespectful. Like, the other day, she's engaged to someone. Like, it's a bit. I don't know. I don't think that's right saying that. You know, I was thinking, should I message her? No, you shouldn't message her.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm glad that Megan. I thought Megan might have got a head turn, but she didn't, and I'm glad.
I'm glad she didn't. I like her. I really like her. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I do like these two, mate. I know.
I
obviously
like
you've
these
got.
two. I like these two.
Yeah.
Actually, these are like up there now. These
Up
are
there.
now.
I think like either the joint most likely to get married or
Yes.
the most likely to get married.
I reckon they are the most likely to get married.
After these batch of episodes and seeing how she met Mike and them like, nah, see you later, and also seeing Jordan and the house viewing.
Yeah.
So he obviously had his reservations because he didn't want to be a financial burden to Megan. And I'm glad obviously he's got that awareness to realise that, and he's also comfortable enough to air it. Because I'm sure Megan's like, well, no, I don't mind spending a bit more on the house because I'd rather us live here. And she can afford that, and she's got her own property in LA that she can put towards it.
But also, what I just want to add on that is, you know, they're talking of... we don't know his financial position. We don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like... I don't know. I just got the kind of vibe he felt a bit pressured off that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so she's putting 1.5 mil into that property, whatever, then taking a mortgage out for 250, taking a loan out. But she's expecting him to as well. Like £250,000 loan. Do you get me? We don't know his financial position. Like, she's and she could be thinking shit. Like, we don't know his position. Like, I'm just saying, we don't know. So he might not be able to afford that. I'm just saying. But then he could feel obliged, considering she's putting 3/4 of the worth of the value, the financial, the whole lump sum of the property. She's putting 3/4 of it in. Do you get me? So he's kind of feel like obliged to sort of to do that, and he might not be in a financial position to do it.
Yeah, especially like say doing it there and there on camera and being like, oh crap, because that, like you say, is probably pressured and. Yeah, I mean, we've had no conversation about how the finances will work. Would they pool all the resources into one bank? Would he, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think he needs a house with 7 bathrooms.
I know. I saw that. I was like, okay, they'll need 2 bedrooms for themselves and Luca, I think it is, a guest room, and then you've got 3 spare bedrooms after that. I'm just like...
Do you know what I thought was nice though? He sleeps in the living room and Luca's got his own big bedroom.
I noticed that.
That's nice, isn't it?
Because Megan I remember Megan asking this question and he didn't answer it. He said to her, "Oh, I've got a 1-bedroom apartment," and Luca's got a room, and she's like, "Well, how does that work? Because do you share the room then, or like, where's your room?" And it never answered it. But obviously, when they showed it to us, and he sleeps in like on like the sofa bed, wherever it is, or
good
in the
for him.
studio.
No,
And Luca's got. And I thought so sweet, especially because Luca's only going to be there like 3 days a week.
I was 100%. That's what I thought. He might only be there a few days a week, and he's got his own room. Like I think he loves his son.
Yeah,
I like him. I do like him. He's growing on me. He's growing on. The only thing that's fucking weird about him is how he eats that chicken in the blender.
Why not just eat the chicken? Why blend it?
I don't know. Just eat the chicken, man. Like, why are you blending the chicken? You've already cooked it. Stick it in the microwave, defrost it, and eat the chicken. Because he's going, that's 30 grams of protein, man. It's like, just eat the chicken.
That's got 30 grams too, and there's less washing up if you don't put it in the blender.
I know. Oh, man. I don't know. It went over my head. That I was like, you can just defrost that. What you could do with that is, I don't know when he eats it. He could just leave it out. He could, I don't know, put a plate over it, stick it on a plate, and then put another plate over it. Leave it out in the morning, and then when he comes to it at tea time, whatever, it'd be defrosted.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was weird. Man, come on. What are you doing? But I mean, if I was Sparkle Megan, I just walked out there and then. Imagine it for the what's it? You know when they're picking the meal for like the wedding reception. It's just like they get there, just a load of blenders in front of them.
Blended chicken. Soup.
But what was he putting inside it? He was putting some sort of like flavoured water thing inside it.
Yeah, mate. I don't know what that was. I don't know what is in that sachet of something.
Yeah, it's some sort of like flavoured water, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah. No.
Now
then, if they were to go to the wedding day, which looks like they are, who's saying yes and no there? I'm a bit unsure.
Well, see, do you think they're not getting married?
I don't know, mate. Part of me thinks they are.
Yeah, part of me thinks they are.
I can't see who's going to say no out of them, which is why I'm thinking it's a yes then.
Right, let's think about this. If one of them were to say no, I think it would be him.
Do you?
Yeah. Do you think the other way around?
But why?
I just get a vibe. I can't explain it. I just get a vibe. If one of them were to say no, I think it'd be him. Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
You're
not sure, are you?
Okay, maybe. I think she's invested, obviously, because of a connection between his son and her dad. So I can see her more of a yes than him. But why would he say no? The only thing I could see him saying no for is she doesn't know his son that well. So obviously, I think they'll get on well. Yeah, I think she'll love. Yeah,
she'll love him. Yeah, of course. She had a little bit of not a meltdown, but a little bit of a. There was a period there where she was like stressing about meeting him and the fact that I don't know whether the fact that like the ex is still around and stuff. But she met Luca's mum, didn't she? But it wasn't on camera. It wasn't on camera. It wasn't on camera, was it? Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
It wasn't on camera. It wasn't shown, was it?
No, you're right. It's off camera. Yeah.
Oh, it was on camera.
No, not Luca's mum. That was
off camera.
Yeah, off camera. Jordan met Sparkle Meg's mum and sister, and they gave the blessing.
But it wasn't on camera where she met.
No.
Luca's mum, but that happened, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Because she said I met Luca's mum last night. Yeah. And she seemed to be pretty cool with everything.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is, I don't know whether like that him and Joe don't seem to be able to handle the alcohol.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, they both just seem to get absolutely smashed. Even more so than Anton.
Yeah, I just don't know. I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they've thrown me. Them two have thrown me, mate. Them two have thrown
No,
me.
I think it's more of a yes than a no.
Do you
I can't
reckon?
find unless there's something we haven't seen, or maybe something's going to happen in the next two episodes. Because you've still got the stag do's to come. You've got
I
the suit fittings to
I
come.
mean, I can't. I kind of. This is so anti Love Is Blind, but I kind of would like it. I find it quite funny if no one got married. It just kind of make me laugh. It just make me laugh a little bit. Like I'm just like, wow.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
it'd be the first one, wouldn't it?
It'd be the first one ever, mate. Yeah, I don't even think in any other sort of franchise national across the globe it's ever happened. There's always been at least one marriage. They're all going to be on Perfect Match. I just find it funny if they were all on Perfect Match next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
I hope there's one. I know you don't on that, but I hope there's bloody one, just to give me hope
Well,
in the
if there's going to be
franchise
one,
still.
if there's going to be one, it's them two,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and I hope they do. I
yeah.
hope they do. What's your bets? Come
Yeah.
on. I'm saying no. I'm saying no, mate. I'm saying no. Are you saying yeah?
I'm gonna go with yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
that's
gonna
the
go
only
yeah.
one we've disagreed on. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will see, won't we?
Okay, so we've got a Q&A section now from a couple of the viewers. Thank you so much. We've got a question that has come in from Kate, and that is, how would you feel if you were in Jordan's shoes and Megan was earning more money than you?
I'd be like, go
I'd be
girl.
alright with it.
Like, go girl, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
amazing. Like,
Would
it's
you feel a
incredible,
bit like, okay,
Well, it depends how much. Like,
So-
if
okay.
she's earning big money, isn't she? If
Yeah.
she's earning, I won't think anything of it. But if she's earning like big money, I'd be like, that's mint. Like, fair play.
how
Well,
would you feel?
Just because she's earning
Obviously,
more, than me, like, don't matter. I wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
like, oh, she's earning this
no,
much.
same. What about if, like, obviously you'd be earning money as well, and say you could, if you went for like meals out, would you just pool it from? Okay, say you were dating Megan, not
Yeah.
together, so you had your separate accounts, right? And you're in a relationship, but you're not married yet. And if you were going for a meal out or something, right, fine, obviously you could pay for some. But what if like the demands and the places you went out got more expensive, and the
More bougie.
holidays were
Well,
like,
that's a good point. That.
yeah,
No, I think no.
What-
At the end of the day, you've got to live. You've got to be financially sort of. You have to be in a position where you can afford to do what you're doing. If you
Yeah.
sort of live beyond your means, then you're just going to put yourself in a tricky position. So
Yeah.
no, of course, you'd have to say
So-
like but you'd feel confident enough in your partner. Hopefully, if you can't have that discussion with your partner, say, "Oh, listen, like I love this place,
Yeah.
it's beautiful, but I can't really
Yeah.
afford to do this every weekend." Like, and if
Yeah.
she was to say, "Well, I'm earning 8 times what you are," like, don't worry, like we can do it.
Yeah.
I'd like go
Yeah.
my partner. Isn't she incredible?
yeah. And
Like,
then so
money.
and if she was like paying for you for everything, would you be all right? Say like, oh, we'll go on a holiday, but I'll pay for it then.
Well, it's difficult, isn't it? I think if you're in a relationship, I think you've both got to take financial responsibility for things. I think you'd live in a this is how I'd live. Like if I had a partner, you'd be like, okay, you pay for the food, and I'll pay for. I don't know. It depends what your income is. That's what I think. If you're living together, I'll take care of the mortgage and the keeping the house warm and this and that the other. You can pay for food. I think that's a fair compromise. And if like the mortgage is outstandingly ridiculous because you're living in a big mansion because like your partner's earning a ridiculous sum of money, then of course they should take responsibility for the bulk of it. Yeah, of course. Like I think it's not a male or female thing. I don't think. If you're living together, it's kind of like you're both a team. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah, exactly.
that's it. You're both a team. At the end of the day, like, yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Well, like initial stage,
Good answer,
obviously,
good
like,
answer.
obviously, like if you're going for food and stuff, of course, like you want to treat your partner, like, yeah, of course you want to pay for meals and stuff. But if she's saying like, right, I only want to go to Michelin star places, and that's beyond your means and you can't afford it, because it's going to put you in a position where you might not be able to pay for your petrol, then of course, like,
Yeah.
it's got to be reasonable, hasn't it? It's got to be reasonable.
Yeah. Nice. Another question that has come in from Amy. Again, she wrote in last week, I think. Which couple do you think is the most authentic and the least authentic?
I'm thinking most authentic, Sparkle, Megan and Jordan.
Yeah.
Most. And
Yeah,
then least.
I'd go with that.
Yeah, and then least. Nick and Anna. I don't even think Joe and Madison are I don't think they're like not authentic. They're just not a good match.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, you can see that they're not a good match, whereas I think that Nick and Annie are not a good match, but I think they're both trying to hide that. So therefore they have to be not very authentic. That's just kind of my guess.
Yeah, I agree.
And the final question that has come in from Tola is this the worst ever season of Love is Blind? I mean, I've got a thought on this.
I don't know, man. I think there's been a few bad ones. Love is Blind season 1.
Love is Blind UK season 1 was pretty bad.
I ain't gonna lie, I think the last couple haven't been great. Last couple of American ones haven't been great.
Agreed. This is on par to be the worst. If there's no marriages, no weddings, then yeah, obviously, because there's no weddings.
This is the worst one, I think. Yeah.
I don't know, mate. I don't know what's happening with the franchise. I hope it picks itself up. I hope it kind of pushes on. Maybe it needs a revamp. Maybe it needs something new happening in there.
Love is Blind on the beach.
Don't know.
Love is Blind on the beach.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And fire in your questions and any feedback before the next batch of episodes drop on Wednesday.
They are the wedding episodes, so they are the much anticipated episodes of this series. So interesting. We will be there. We're going to watch it. We're going to give our feedback. So make sure you tune in and keep following, keep subscribing, liking, and commenting.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
See you later.
Appreciate it.
Bye bye.
See you in a bit. Bye bye.